Hello, hello. How are we all doing, team? Happy Sunday. Sorry, I'm still like waving to us on the. I've got the video open. Hello, happy Sunday. How are we all doing? How's your weekend been? What are you up to? Have you been having a good weekend? How has Cliterature gone for you? Let me know. I was a little bit late because I was actually just wrapping up my Cliterature vlog. I've made the decision to kind of just pull the plug on the vlog for the week. I'm kind of at a point where I'm not feeling slumpy with romance, but I'm just like not in the mood anymore, which is ironic because there's like 3 books that I need to get a move on with for different videos. They all have romance in some capacity. So, but I think I'm just kind of like over the mentality of Cliterature readathon. So I am currently rereading First Time Caller by B.K. Borison for a video. I'm reading Books and Bewitchment by Isla Jewell, which might be the book that I start with this evening, actually, just to make some more progress in because it's a physical read and I'm being really slow with this. And then I've also got The Wolf King, which is my Patreon buddy read. I don't think I'm going to start this evening. I think I'm going to try and do this in one day, either Wednesday or Thursday, and just try and bash it out in a day. But these are the other 2 books that I'm going to be going into next week with 2 different videos to make progress on. And I think I might focus on this actually this evening while I'm still a functioning human, just see how I get on physically reading this for a little bit, and then I might switch over to this because I'm audiobooking this for my reread. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm not 100% certain. I could also just end up sitting here and fannying about for the next several hours while we're on sprints. Who the heck knows? I'd rather not do that. It would be better if I didn't do that, but we'll see. So, yeah, how's everybody doing? What are your plans this evening? Let me know. Hello, 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 hello. Andy's currently making us Sunday roasters on. I'm so excited because he's going to do homemade Yorkshire puds again, and they were so good last weekend. Hello. I am well. How are you? Just finishing off tea. I'm planning to continue with From Blood and Ash by JLA. Something came over me. I want to pick it up. 100 pages in already. Nice. Hope you're all well. I'm so excited for these sprinteroos. Hello. Pausing, watching Steph's new video to watch more Steph. Oh, I forgot I had a new video go up. I haven't advertised that at all. That's what I'll have to do in the first sprint. Hello. And we'll watch your new episode of Keep It or Yeet It as well. I hope you enjoy. So excited watching her vlog too. I hope you enjoy. I don't know how long that video is, actually. I probably should have thought my way through that and maybe uploaded that a little bit earlier on the basis I was doing sprints this evening. Alas, it is what it is. Hello, just came back from date night, getting ready to settle in with my book and cup of tea. Love that for you. Good evening. I'll be starting Spark of the Everflame during these sprints. Nice. Got the first one. I loved that book. It was so good. Can't wait to go back to that series. Typical that 4 holds on Borrow Box became available at the same time, even though they weren't supposed to. So my plan is to start tackling those audiobooks. Love that for you. Love that for you. Not reading yet, planning some videos. I've just edited my March TBR, so that's done. I haven't exported it yet because I can't export and stream at the same time. So I've edited that. That's ready to be exported. And my vlog is edited up until that last clip that I've just filmed. So it will take me literally like 10 minutes tomorrow to edit the rest of that and then export that, which is great. So that's my videos done for the week next week, which I love for me. Hello, hello. I am good. How are you? Just read Will and Pray and loved it. Loved that for you. I love that book. It was so good. Hello, happy Sunday. I'm good. How was everybody's Saturday? I yesterday was supposed to be taking part in like Pokeathon Gym, which is Jade's Patreon readathon, and I did to some extent. I was just talking on my vlog about it because I'd mentioned it to my vlog, and I was like, oh, I might pick up a different book for the Pokeathon Gym. I'm just not sure what yet, but I was going to read all of First Time Caller yesterday, and it just did not happen. I was excited and I got started on it and I got 60 odd pages in, but I felt really sleepy. And then I was going to take a nap and then I didn't. But I did, one of the prompts was to watch a TV show. I watched an entire season of Animal Kingdom with Andy. Another prompt was to wrap up warm. We had the quilt on the couch and I was wrapped up lovely on the couch. And then I don't know if someone's having a domestic outside. It looks like they could be. And then another prompt was to send someone a message. I texted Jade yesterday, and another prompt was to listen to music, which I listened to on the way to Wigan to go and get my plain copy of First Time Caller because my other two copies have sprayed edges, and I don't like to annotate and tab sprayed edge books. So it is what it is. Hello, hello. So that's what I did yesterday. It was like the Sundayest Saturday ever. We didn't move off the couch the whole day, other than me nipping into town in the morning. Can't wait to read. And now back to you when it comes out. Might do a reread of First Time Caller 2. I'm loving my reread so far. It's so much fun. And especially with the audiobook this time, because I physically read it last time because I was lucky enough to get an e-arc of the first one. Hello, been having a chill weekend, watched Wuthering Heights today and handed in 2 uni assignments this week. Going to try and finish both books I started this week, which I don't think is doable. I believe in you. First Time Caller, love that book. Currently reading Fight by Sloane St. James. I enjoyed that one. I'm going to be reading Grand Master of Demonic Cultivation. Nice. Hello. Want to continue reading If It Makes You Happy and also waiting for a roast dinner. I'm so excited for my roast dinner. Got 215 pages left of Deep End and 16% in an academic affair. Also should shower. Should start my linguistics paper and history research. I should clean the apartment. That is quite the list for this evening. Hello. Want to finish my current read of The Elsewhere Express. Nice. Hello. Reading The Gilded Cage by Lynette Noni. 326 pages in. I'm really enjoying it. Good evening. Hoping to start and get a chunk into Night Shift. Nice. Is this Annie Crown one, or is this Alex Finlay, or is this a different book entirely? Feels like I've been reading this forever. Are you enjoying it, Devon? 110 pages into The Night Prince. Hoping we'll settle into this during sprints tonight. I'm feeling like I'm going to be super easily distracted this evening, honestly. I can't even with myself. And part of me wishes I made the decision to go out this afternoon. I was umming and ahhing about sprints this afternoon or sprints this evening. But I made the decision to go out this afternoon, get a bit of fresh air, go and see Andy's mum for a bit because I've not seen her for a while. And then we were bringing a fridge freezer back from hers this afternoon. So we've put that in the garage. And then I've just done some filming and editing in between getting back and sprints this evening. And I'm part of me is wishing now that I'd done sprints this afternoon instead and stayed home, because this evening I'm really in the mood to just go and sit and watch telly with Andy this evening, honestly. And it's just absolutely typical, isn't it, that I'm not in the mood to read this evening now we've got sprints. Having some tea and watching Time Tea with my dad is something we do certain days of the week. Love that. Hoping to get to 2 books read today, but one is Wuthering Heights. The language is a slog, I can imagine. Got my nails done on Saturday. Was going to be doing the Pokeathon gym, but didn't pick up a thing. Torn as And Now Back to You comes out same day as Bridgerton's final 4 episodes of the season. I'm going to go out on Thursday to pick the book up from the Works edition. I have a plain copy coming in my Wordy and Wild box, and then I've got the Illumicrate edition pre-ordered as well. But I don't know when the Wordy and Wild box is going to come in. I don't need to purchase another copy of it. But I don't want to have to wait until my Wordy and Wild box comes in before I can read the book, because I'm going to annotate the book, you see. You see the problem? Anyway, that's the sitch. Slightly late, but hello. I'm in the middle of so many books and would like to get at least one ticked off tonight. I need to reread First Time Caller, but I have a short book to finish before that. Hoping to finish Dream on Ramona Riley tonight. I have 266 pages left. I'm enjoying the book. Don't think this will be a you book, though. That's fair. I wouldn't try it anyway, I don't think. Hello, beautiful. How are you? I sent you I don't know if you've replied, actually. I sent you a really funny reel on Instagram before. Oh, you did reply. And hilariously enough, it's going to be in my TBR because I was screen recording at the time. One of the prompts was to one of the prompts was to Instagram scroll. I'd already filmed my March TBR, and then the footage just went missing and I've not been able to locate it. So I've had to refilm it. And that was what happened. So yeah, you're featured in my Instagram scroll of me sending you a really funny meme, and now it makes me look like I'm an asshole. Jade. Is it too late to swap the Wedding Wild box book? It is, yeah. And I swapped to And Now Back to You because there wasn't really anything else I wanted for the month. I get the diverse box, and I think the book for the diverse box was Empire of Flame and Thorns, and I already have it because Scarlet Press sent it me. So I swapped my book out for the romance book because I wasn't interested in any of the other books that they were giving as options. Going to the works of the weekend, hoping they have some copies left. I can't go before Saturday because of work. I read the E-Arc and it was my first 5-star of the year. I love that. I'm so excited to read it. I am predicting 5 stars. And I forgot just how much Jackson is in First Time Caller as well. So I'm very much so excited. It's building up excitement to see more of his character in his book. So loving that for me. I'm having a belting time. And I am excited to get back to it. I think I've just got so many things going on in my head. I'm working on several videos at the same time, and I've got a list of other videos that I want to get onto as soon as like one of these videos is finished. So it's just prioritizing books. Like there's time limits on some of them as well. So the February vlog that I've been filming and not doing a very good job with, I don't think it's going to come out particularly well. And I am on the fence about scrapping that whole vlog, to be honest, but it's basically just books that haven't fit in other videos. But the only things that I've read so far are Attack on Titan Volume 8 and A Box Full of Darkness by Simone St. James. And it would be nice to put my review somewhere for that, but I suppose it really doesn't have to go anywhere. I've done my review on Goodreads, I've done it on Storygraph. Maybe I don't need to have that review in a video, but like I'm feeling the pressure now to have to like really buckle down this week because the other 2 books that I was then going to include in that video to make it a reasonable video were Books and Bewitchment by Isla Jewell, which is a physical read, and then Wolf King, which is my Patreon buddy read, and I'm doing a spoiler-filled vlog for my patrons. So I don't know. I don't know whether to scrap the video because I feel like it's putting quite a bit of pressure on me, but if I finish both of these books this week, where do they go? With A Box Full of Darkness. The problems of being a content creator is that I always make sure the books go in at least one video somewhere. But then that does put the pressure on if you no longer make weekly vlogs, which I don't anymore. So, yeah. And then I thought I could make it like a cramming vlog, but then it feels disingenuous because I'm not reading. I've already read Attack on Titan Volume 8 and A Box Full of Darkness. So it's not really a cramming vlog. I don't know. I don't know what to do with that situation. Gonna have to think my way through that. We're going to the works on Thursday to get it too. Oh my gosh, I'm reading Good People by Patmina Sabit to Book of the Month pick. It's so gripping so far. I love that for you. I haven't even heard of this book. That's interesting. I have just realised that one more book read will be 35% read of all of my books. Then realised how small that percentage is overall. Is this him with my tea? I want to eat it downstairs. Hi, baby. He's got my tea. I was going to come downstairs for it. Them Yorkshires. Thank you. Yummy. Oh, I was going to eat it with him downstairs. He's got his headphones on though, so I know he's watching something on his tablet. Maybe I'll just watch some YouTube. I'm also excited for this one. I'm hoping to maybe pick up a copy. I have an arc of it at the moment, but I've just not had time to get to it. Because I've fallen behind with my arcs now with Books and Bewitchment. So I've just not been in a very good headspace for physical reading, to be perfectly honest. So I would like to pick a copy of that up as well while I'm in the works and support the author as well, seeing as I've not read the book before it's come out. Eat while it's hot. I know, it looks banging, doesn't it? That trumps my pizza. Pizza's still good though. I'm very excited for this though. This looks so good. Roast potatoes, chicken, carrots, broccoli, baby corn, mash. And these, I'm not a lover of Yorkshire pudding, which is probably blasphemous as a Brit, but I don't love them. I'll eat them if they're put on my plate. Well, I'll eat one. If it's put on my plate, I'll eat it. I like a giant Yorkshire pudding with the dinner inside and eating it that way, like at Christmas market. But Andy made homemade Yorkshires last week and they were so fucking good. I've never tasted anything like it in my life. It's probably the best thing he's ever made me. And he makes some really good food. That was sprint, and you can have tea with Andy. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna eat this. I'll probably leave him to it while he's watching TV. I might just watch some YouTube, catch up on a little bit of YouTube while I'm here. Okay, let's sprint, shall we, so I can eat this. I'm excited. Let's go. How did we do in that sprinteroo? I ate my tea. It was lush. And then we did the pots. Andy helped me because he knows I'm on sprints today. So bless him. He's cooked tea and helped with the pots, which is very kind of him. He's now playing darts in the next room. So if you hear a thud, 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 that's why. And then I just watched YouTube, honestly. I'm partway through Becca's latest video. So I've just been watching YouTube, quite frankly. And I'll probably finish that off, which will probably take me a good chunk of the next sprint anyway. So, yeah, just trying to decide what to do with myself this evening, you see. I'm feeling it a little bit of a loss because I want to read, but the books I've got that I need to prioritize are all romance. And I would love to read something maybe that isn't romance right now. So I don't know. I feel like Books and Bewitchment is probably the best one to pick up because that's like a mix. It's like fantasy heavy. I don't know. I don't know. Need to clean the kitchen, tidy the lounge, and then I can get some reading writing done. Nice. Can't believe I missed the start of sprint and even set an alarm. Bless you, Theo. First time joining, reading Brimstone by Callie Hart. I hope you enjoy. Just finished off To the Races by Elsie Silver last night and started a photo finish right after. Love that for you. Currently reading Courageous Beginnings by Ginny Sterling. It's only 202 pages, so it should be an easy read. Just joining now. I've just finished reading Cursed Cocktails on your recommendation. It was 5 stars, so thank you. You're very welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I really liked that one. It was fun. Hello. Guess I got here at the right time as the sprint is ending. Hope everyone is having a lovely time and having a good readathon. Got to 90% in the Elsewhere Express. Killing it, Devon. I read 9% of Spark of the Everflame. Already intrigued and happy I picked this up. Love that for you. Got to 92%. Got from 92 pages to 110 because I joined late. At 140 out of 382 of Dream On Ramona Riley. Loving it. Love that for you. Finished my tea. Got to 24% into A Blood and Ash. Got to chapter 7 in My Husband's Wife by Alice Feeney. I really liked that one. Currently making dinner. Also started your Keep It or Eat It video. I appreciate you. Got here during the sprint. Read to 95% of my Truly Devious. Reread to prepare for the 6th book. Nice. Got to page 366, only 100 pages left. Read a chapter of Deep End, ADHD Chats with a Friend, and did Everything Shower. Nice. About to start Holding the Reins by Paisley Hope. I hope you love it. I love that series. I have an arc of Chasing the Fire, which is the last book in that series. So, yeah, excited to give that a read. That's for damn sure. Hello, first time on your sprints, just got here, so not much done during that sprint. Welcome in, thanks for being here. Just joining the sprint and finished a book I was reading. Nice. Hello, just joining. Welcome in. Not Holding the Reins. Lol, the second one, Riding the High. Just read the first today. Fair. Regardless, I still love the series. I think my favourite so far, I love them all, but I think Riding the High is my favourite because I was so invested in Ginger and Cole. I was so invested in them because we see a lot of them in books 1 and 2. Almost finished New Keep It or Eat It. Almost send it as Eat It to Brain Please. I've just eaten. Oh, brilliant. I'm so tempted to nip to the shop. I'm like, I'm really craving chocolate or sweets. I'm so tempted to nip to the shop. Decisions. I'm currently reading Flames and Fate by Claire Butler. It's an e-arc and enjoying it so far. Love that for you. All right, we ready for another sprint team? Let's go. Hello, hello. How do we do? I finished Becca's vlog and then I did start reading Books and Bewitchment. I thought while I'm somewhat still awake and functioning, I will get a start on some physical reading. So I managed to read 8 pages in 10 minutes. So maybe some progress can be made in this evening. That would be great. How did you all do? I need to switch what I'm reading. The language in Wuthering Heights is taxing my brain. I think I'm going to start an Arcane Inheritance or maybe Wolf King. Nice. Finish my book. Think I'm going to need to sit with it for a bit. What were you reading, Devon? Oh, the Elsewhere Express. I remember now. Just joined in. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome in. I read about 60-ish pages. Killing it. Finally made it to a chatty bit. Hello, Theo. It's going really, really well. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. It's just taken me a really, really, really long time to get to because it is a physical read, and I am so badly struggling with physical reading at the moment. It's because I have so much other stuff going on in my head that I just haven't got the concentration to sit and physically read at the moment, which is a real pain in my ass, I'm not gonna lie. So I am sad about that situation, but the audiobook doesn't come out till April. So I can't really wait for the audiobook because I was sent an arc from Titan. But I'm really enjoying it. It's very funny and I'm having a very good time with it. It's me that's the problem, not the book. Read 2-ish chapters of my book, about 6%. Nice. Trying to pick my next read. Just joining now, going to be switching between another uni assignment and hopefully finish up Tough Guy by Rachel Reed. Got to page 144 of 416. Got distracted by YouTube, but managed another 18 pages. Just started reading Rewitched. I love that book. It's so good. Read some more of Deep End. Got 177 pages left now. Also did a face mask. Might try and get my audiobook finished now, though. I think maybe that's what's up with me. I feel like I just need an audiobook and to fanny about, just potter around, whatever that may be, even if I just sit here and doom scroll while listening to an audiobook. I feel like that's what I need. But this is a physical read. This I'm annotating. And this is my Patreon read. So I need to do a spoiler vlog for it. So I need to be concentrating. So I'm probably going to be immersion reading this audiobook and following along. So right now I don't have a book that I can just audiobook in the background. There is something I could pick up. I mean, I could pick up Secret Haven, but I think there's too much romance and I don't want to pick another romance up. I could pick up The Two Towers by J.R.R. Tolkien. I tend to just listen to them because I know the movie so well that the story just kind of comes along with that. So I could start that because it is on my Feb TBR and it would be nice to finish it before the end of the month, but it's also for another video I haven't started filming yet. Do I need to start another film and start filming another video? Probably not. I might just see how this goes in the next sprint, and if need be, and I need to switch it up to an audiobook only, I'll start The Two Towers, I think. I read another 6% of my book, page 67 of my book, and I like it so far. Also realised I was reading the wrong one, and Training the Heart is number 2. I got about a chapter in until realising, I was thinking when you said Riding the High, I was like, that's book 3, but maybe she's on book 3. I don't know. I was really hoping to finish my book before tomorrow, but I still have 6.5 hours to go. Oof. Hello, got to chapter 8, and I believe I figured out the mystery. Nice. I was feeling stressed, so I decided to do Lego, but I'm doing an art set, and the back just keeps falling out, so now I'm more stressed. Oh no. Yeah, I'm excited to pick it up, to be honest. And it's just such a perfect audiobook, like they're great to have on in the background while pottering around. So, like, the problem is I know I'm going to start it, but then I'm going to end up putting it down for the rest of the week because I won't have the time to get to it because I do want to finish this First Time Caller and The Wolf King this week. And I have a relatively busy week coming up. So I won't have any time on Saturday to read. I'm at a wedding, a family wedding. So the only days I'll have a bit of time on Wednesday, and then I'll have Thursday and Friday to read. But they're the only days this week that I will have to read. Getting my hair done tomorrow after work. Maybe Tuesday evening, I'll have some time to get some reading done after work. And I'm gonna see if I can work from home on Tuesday. So that will help me out because I'll get up with Andy in the morning when he gets up for work. And then I will finish work earlier then. And then I'll have more time to read in the evening, which would helped me out significantly with what I want to get done this week. But I think even this, if I could get over the 50% mark in this evening, that would make me feel better. Anybody else do this, or is this just a me thing or just an ADHD thing? Because I don't know either way. I always ask this, is it a me thing? Is it an everybody thing? Is it an ADHD thing? But if you get over 50% of a book, you feel like the second half of the book goes so much quicker than the first half did. Or when listening to an audiobook, if you get to a point where you've got less than 3 hours of the audiobook, it can even be 2 hours and 50 minutes left of the audiobook or 2 hours and 58 minutes left of the audiobook. Suddenly, there is no time at all left in this audiobook. 3 hours and 5 minutes, though, is too long. That's too much. Anybody else? I don't know why 3 hours is the mark on the audio. Don't ask me why. It just is. But the second half of a book is always quicker than the first. And I don't understand why. Somebody explain this to me. Like, even in a physical book, it's like, especially actually in a physical book, it's always quicker. I mean, this has taken me weeks to get to this point, to be fair. I started reading this before it came out. February 3rd, this came out. I think I started reading this in January, actually. So it's taken me the whole month to get through. Yes, 100%. The second half is so much quicker. Andy Serkis books are great. I also prefer his editions 100%. Second half is a lot quicker than the first. I'm the same, but then I'm ADHD, so had to hide my percentage on my Kindle as it was stressing me out. Yeah. I feel like I'm always afraid of a soft DNF if I don't get 50% through a book quickly. Yeah, I feel this. The ADHD is like going on side quest. Yeah, this is the problem. So like with this, because it's a physical read, and despite the fact that I'm absolutely loving it and I'm really enjoying it, and if I had the audiobook, I would have finished this in a handful of hours. It would not be taking me the whole month to get through. Would have finished it in a handful of hours, probably would be a 5-star read. But I am struggling so much with concentration. I just don't have the concentration to sit for hours on end reading this to get it finished. And I read so much slower physically than I do audio. I can listen I can, sit for hours on end listening to an audiobook and it not bother me in the slightest. But even 40 minutes of this, I'm procrastinating now on getting sprint side because I know this is what I'm going into. Story of my life. Can I add that the 40 to 7% mark of a book sometimes can feel like 3 books in one? Facts. This is actual facts. This is so true. So then when you have the issue that a book is actually a slog in the middle, the 40 to 70% can then feel like it's 10 books in one when the middle of the story is such a slog to get through, I think it's because you have to be properly paying attention at the start, and then the end, the pace usually picks up, plus the back usually has a lot of extras. This is very true, actually. Not only that, but you're over the hump then, aren't you, at 50%? You're over halfway through the book and you're going, you know what? It will not take me long to finish this last 49%. Just finished The Night Prince. Did you enjoy? I'm so anxious about going into The Wolf King because I don't know if it's going to be for me. I hate with a passion, cannot tell you how much I do not like a love triangle. So I'm really, really, really concerned that I'm not going to like this book. I am glad that I do have the Waterstones editions, though. It's because the plot started and not the setup. Yeah. Well, I'm glad it's not just me, though, because this is definitely something that I struggle with significantly. I don't know where the 50% mark is in this book, to be fair, but I should probably figure that out so that I know once I've hit it. 348 pages. Really? Isla? Really? Delilah? Oh, Isla, Delilah. She's smart. Divided by 2. Struggles. Math is hard. Right, 174 pages is the 50% mark in this book, and I'm 146 pages in. I reckon I can get to the 50% mark in the next sprint. What do we think? That is the task at hand. Let me put a tab in at 174 pages so I know where the 50% mark is. Oh, look at that. It's at a chapter as well. So I could just get to that point and then stop. I'm not going to. I will try and continue, but my goal is to try and get past that, I think, in this next sprint. That is going to be the goal. That's my goal. Minus 146. 28 pages. I can do that in 40 minutes. Surely. I loved The Wolf King. I loved it too. Flew through The Wolf King and Night Prince this weekend. I think my aim is to try and sit down on Thursday and get through the whole of The Wolf King on Thursday. I think, oh, actually, no, I lie because I'm going to go into town, aren't I, and pick up. And now back to you. I'm lying. I'm going to attempt it anyway. Try and do it in a day. Listen to a playlist on Spotify called Quiet Music for Reading, and I fly through physical reads when I listen to it. I have actually found a new Spotify playlist that I've been listening to, so much so, actually, that I'm really enjoying it because I don't usually listen to Spotify playlists. I usually listen to a bit of ambience on YouTube, but it's called Fantasy Book Ambience, and I'm enjoying it so much so that a lot of the songs have ended up on my on repeat. And then when I get in the car, because I play my on repeat, because of who I am as a person, until I get bored of those songs, and then that stops. And I've got to stop doing it because a lot of these songs I'm going to be requesting for my wedding, alas. They've ended up on my on repeat playlist, and now I have to skip them in the car because then it's weird. Then it gets a little bit weird. I think that's doable. We believe in you, absolutely. I appreciate you all. Let's do the next sprint. And 34% of my book. Love that for you. I like the audiobooks as well, especially because it's duet with a Scottish male narrator. I have heard this. I've heard very good things, so I am excited for that, to be fair. Okay, I'm going to put this playlist on, actually. That is a smart move. You smart cookie. I'm going to do that. Okay, shall we do another sprinteroo then on that basis? Let's go. Hello, team. How do we do in that sprint? I managed to make it to page 180. So 34 pages, which is pretty damn good. I only needed to make it to page 175. So I read an extra 5 pages, but it just got a bit sad. This is the thing with this book. I get really into it and then I get distracted with something else. And then I'm like, oh, okay, squirrel. And then I just stop. Like I'm into it now. I do think the next sprint will be the last sprint though. I would love to stick around a little bit later, but I am getting tired and tomorrow is a work day. So I hope that's okay. Got another 6 chapters now, some Ben and Jerry's. I'd kill for some Ben and Jerry's right now. Good lord. I like the you can rarely get it anymore, as is like the only place that I know does it now. But I like the half baked, you know, the half cookie dough and half chocolate brownie. That's my favorite. Finished my book. Yeah, love that for you. Read about 3 chapters. I did nothing but play Animal Crossing, but my boyfriend did read the entire sprint. Shout out to him. He reads more physically than me at this point. Read 25 pages of Tough Guy and got through the first half of my assignment. It's going so slow. There's so much math in this one. I hate that for you. Read about 7% during that sprint. I think it's time for bed now. I have to get up early for work tomorrow. Finished the Gilded Cage. The ending had me immediately running to grab book 3 to find out what happens next. I love when that happens. By the way, have you got Sky? The new I Know What You Did Last Summer is on there now. I like it. It's got nostalgia slasher feelings. I do. I have access to Sky. I don't actually have Sky, but I have access to the Sky app via my parents. But I've already seen it. I watched it on the dodgy stick. It was good. Just started my book during that sprint, so I got to 9% of the audio Curvy Girl Summer while I set up my Bujo. I really want to read this one. The cover for it is so beautiful as well, but I really want to read this one. Good night, my love. You're very welcome. Got to page 13 of 3 Mages and a Margarita. Love that title. 40 pages away from halfway point. I think I will reach 50% by the next sprint. You've got this. Listen to an academic affair while diamond painting. Only got 6% left now, so we'll finish in the next sprint. In the last sprint, I have less than 70 pages on my book, The Dark Lord's Guide to Dating and Other War Crimes. Is it good? Are you enjoying it? I have this one. Just watching some YouTube this sprint. We'll finish the video I'm watching and go to sleep as I need to be up rather early. And it's after midnight, so good night, everyone. Good night, my love. I read 10 pages. I've been watching your sprints and Gabby's sprints, so I'm a bit distracted. Hope to read more in the next sprint. I read 40 pages in The Wolf King. I hope you're enjoying. I think the next sprint I'll finish my chapter of Fates and Flames and then might start my audiobook depending on how much time is left. I've been in such a Halloween mood. I watched Chucky today before it leaves Netflix. I love that for you. Part of me does want to split my time, and because I know we're going to do one more sprint, I kind of want to like go into something else and split my time a little bit. Sometimes I like doing this and picking a different book for each sprint or for each couple of sprints. I could do with at least finishing the chapter I'm in though, if I do decide to do that. But or does it make more sense to try and do another sprint in this one, try and make as much progress as I can in it? Because the rest of the books I'm currently reading have audiobooks, you know? Home chilling after lunch and bookshop day for a friend's birthday. I picked up second book in Plated Prison series and Nocticadia by Carrie Lake. Such a pretty cover. Nocticadia is so good. I absolutely loved it. This month I received my first publisher mailed book from Pam Macmillan, including a physical ARC and 2 finished copies, plus PR box from an author. So sorting them and planning and filming content. Nice. Sounds like some great hauls. I like it. It's pretty funny and spicy. Nice. Been a good month. It sounds it for sure. I might carry on with this for a bit, see how I feel. Okay. Last sprint, team. Let's go. Whoops. My apologies. Hello, team. I'm sorry about before. I've no idea what happened. I clicked the last sprint on. I definitely pressed play on the thing. I don't know if I'd like pressed the space bar or something and it paused the timer and unmuted me. God knows what happened. But my apologies. I managed to get 40 minutes out of that sprint instead of like 30 because I nipped downstairs to have a yap with Andy for a minute. I did make some really good progress in that sprint. Look how good that is looking. I've made it to page 211. So I managed 31 pages. I ain't got a clue what's going on right now. I don't know if this place is like haunted or something. I'm not sure, but I'm having a good time. I do feel like it's a little bit slow going with what's going on though. I don't know if this is like I don't know if this is like the first in a series or something. An Arcadia Falls novel makes me think that maybe we're going to get some more books in this series. But like I thought the bookstore would be up and running by now, but maybe it's not. Maybe the whole point is that it's, making the bookstore and stuff and getting to that point. I don't know. Anyway, regardless, I'm having a good time. It's fun. And I think I'm going to carry on for the evening a little bit more and try and get to like the 250-ish page mark. Like there's a chapter at page 252. So just carry on for like another 41 pages, I think, because I feel like that it'll be less than 100 pages to go. And that looks doable because then I'll have read over 100 pages this evening. Because this is where I started, on page 139, and I'm on page 211. I mean, even if I just made it to page 239, to be honest, read 100 pages, I'll feel better about that. So thank you for your assistance with that. Got to page 211 out of 370, starting to get a headache. So I'll say good afternoon to you. Hope you all have a good day or night. Thank you for sprints. Thank you for joining. We'll feel better soon. On page 75 of The Wolf King, and I'm enjoying it so far. No love triangle hinted at yet, but 16% is kind of early yet. Glad you're enjoying it. We got ready for bed, and I managed to read 29 pages of A Dance of Lies, which I started during my first chapter trial thing. Love that for you. I am. It's very good. I'm having a good time. The romance is definitely a slow burn in this, though, as well. Like, so far, the romance isn't even romancing. There's some yearning, but that's all that's going on. Again, I don't know if this is going to be a series, so much so that, like, it's a series where we continue following the characters and this is not wrapped up in this book. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know if it's going to be a series in which we follow different characters in the same town. She's got two sisters, so maybe we could follow the sisters once they come to Arcadia Falls, or we could just continue following Rhea and what's going on with her. I don't know. I don't know what the plan is with this. Maybe it's a standalone and it just happens to be an Arcadia Falls novel. I don't know. Won't know till I get to the end. 71 pages, 21% read. Probably going to spend the rest of the evening writing. Nice. Read another chapter of Flame and Fate. Started Queer Principles of Kit Webb. Nice. I have started Project Hail Mary today and just joined for the last sprint. I managed 37 pages and got ready for bed. I'm 4 pages away from the end of the chapter. Love that for you. Cannot wait to reread that book. I'm so very excited, and I did not put it on my March TBR, which was very unsmart of me. That was indeed very silly, and I should have done that. But yeah, I do want to reread that in March, ready for the film coming out. Finished an academic affair and got to page 295 of 443 in Deep End. Also remembered I opened a can of soda like 2 hours ago. Listen to the first chapter, A New Age of Sexism. Nice. Thank you for joining me, my love. I finished my uni assignment and read a chapter. Probably going to finish the book today. I only have 60 or so pages left. Love that for you. DNF, my book was so cringe and I couldn't seem to get into it. It was too insta-friend catching feelings and I don't like that. What was the book, Jane? I can't remember what you were reading. Hello, handsome. How are you? I missed your face. Got another 10% into my book. I have read 200 pages since sprint started this evening. Killing it. Killing it. That's a lot, considering we've been live for 3.5 hours. How many sprints have I done? 4? Yeah, 4 sprints. Because these tell me how many we've done. We've done 4 sprints. You've absolutely killed it. I'm very proud of you. About to finish Jasad Crown. Thank you for the sprint. I hope you have enjoyed it. Need to get to bed, work tomorrow, so thank you for sprints and good night. Good night, my love. Thank you for joining. Hellos for Gavin. I just accidentally mixed together my regular coffee and my decaf coffee. And now I can't have a decaf coffee right now because I mixed them by accident. Oh, Gav, what are we going to do with you? I hate that for you. You've had your One Piece watch along this evening, right? I hope it went well. Courageous Beginnings by Ginny Sterling. Ah, yes. I haven't heard of this. It's a shame that it was a DNF for you, though. I hope your next read is a good one, Jane. Oh, my back. It's giving mixing sugar and salt, R.I.P. Just wanted to say another thank you to you for understanding regarding triggers, Gavin. Right. I'm going to bounce so that I can continue on with this while I'm still in the mood, because sometimes I come off sprints and then immediately regret it because I'm like, I really wanted to continue reading and then I just didn't because I came off sprints and nobody was watching what I was doing anymore. So I'm going to do that while I'm still in the mood. But good night, my loves. I hope you all have a fabulous rest of the day, depending on what time it is for you, or rest of the evening. Thank you for hanging out with me. I truly appreciate it. I hope your Cliterature has gone well. And if you haven't been taking part in Cliterature, I hope your week has gone well. Wishing you a wonderful week for next week. And I will see you all very, very soon. Bye for now.